This is a Your Last Resorts production.
And welcome back to the Your Last Resort podcast with your host, Brandon Lejean. This week it's episode 130, and I'm joined by my guests, Nicholas Ceppaglia, Daniel West, and Jordan Macdonald. And my face is fucked up. I don't know.
It is.
All right, well,
It's distracting.
Yeah, and I waited to tell you guys the story till on the podcast. So basically what happened, we went down to Houston on Thursday to go see the Texans and the Eagles play. Went down like 6 of us, all Eagles fans. And I was like, I'm going to get fucked up. Like, I never really get fucked up at games because I went when I was younger with parents always and shit. So I just didn't get drunk. I was like, this is the time to get fucked up. So before we go in, because we got to walk there, I drink like 4 White Claws on, 2 in the place, 2 on the way there. I'm a little drunk as I get in, but I've also snuck in.
White Claw Buffalo?
Yeah. Bro, their security was so lax. Joey just walked in with an open White Claw in his hand through the metal detector, and no one said anything. It went off. Like, it was awesome.
In NRG Stadium?
Yes, dude. It was dangerous. And, like, I had like a pint of whiskey tucked in my waistband, which is like not like the smallest one, like the 5th, but a little bit bigger. And I then proceeded to drink 3/4 of it in the entire first quarter.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Once the score is 0-0, it doesn't matter what the score is.
Dude, I was so drunk.
Were they like dominating the first quarter, and like every time they like got a sack or something, you would take a shot or something?
No, dude, here's the worst part. The only reason I was chugging it so fast is Erica was coming from school, so she was gonna miss like the first quarter. And I bought the souvenir cup that had refills, and I had vodka also for her. And my cheap ass was like, oh, I could save like buying a new cup if I just finish this.
Okay, that's smart.
It was not smart.
Industrial, bro. Hell yeah. What was the score that you remember at the first quarter before things started going south?
It was close. Like, the Eagles were, like, either tied 7-7 or only up, like, 10-7.
Okay.
And we had, like, Jalen Hurts got sacked and fumbled, and, like, it was a close game. And it was like, fuck, this is not looking good. Or it's going to be close. We're playing down. It's a trap game. And then I kill it, like going into the second quarter, middle of the second quarter. She shows up at halftime. I get up. I go and I get her the refill. I buy some nachos. I sit back down. And, like, when I sit back down, it just becomes a blur.
Oh, yeah.
It's the middle of, like, the halftime show is ending when we sit back down.
Did you feel like the Mr. Krabs meme?
Yes. And so...
Did you fall asleep in the chair?
No, I honest to God, wish I would have fallen asleep in the chair. And I'm getting progressively more and more drunk, and I don't remember it. I have no idea what's going on in the second half of this game. And then this is the part that I don't remember. I am been recounted this by everyone around me.
Okay.
I guess James Bradbury got a pick in the third quarter, and I stood up to yell. And then I just fell 2 rows down onto people. Like, I hit chairs, and Colin was the one who witnessed it the most.
Oh my God.
And he said that he like blinked, saw me like fly past him, like just like flash past. And then
Oh my God.
I was just laying on these people's back, and I was like, he said I looked so scared.
I was so disoriented, dude. Just like, what just happened?
Yeah, and so
how did I end up here?
And you don't remember any of this?
I don't remember any of this. So this is all other people's. At this point, still no memory. I guess I stood up and immediately was like, where's my hat? Where's my hat?
Where's my fucking hat?
That's the most important thing in this moment.
Yeah, this is when I should have known that that they should have known I was fucked up. But
damn it.
that happened. And the thing is I'm also like so drunk, and I've had concussions and fallen. I'm sure the fall fucked me up, but I think at this point I was blackout drunk.
Yeah.
So I also like have no memory. And so I guess I sit back up, I put the hat on.
He said, "Go Birds."
Yes. And I'm just kind of quiet. People are kind of looking at me. I'm just kind of like, have my hat on. I'm not saying anything. And then I guess my mouth starts bleeding. So Erica leaves to go get me like paper towels
Yeah.
and an ice pack. And then this is finally when I first have memory
Holy
is
shit.
Erica is putting paper towels in my mouth. And I'm like, fucking stop it. Because I've thought
It's only
that
the third quarter. Like,
I've
let's
thought
go.
that I've like fallen asleep drunk in the chair or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, stop putting shit in my mouth. And then she goes,
She says, baby, you just fell.
she goes, you fell. And then like Colin laughs. And then like, I'm like,
Bro.
fuck you guys. Stop fucking with me. I didn't fall. And then they're like, bro, you fell. Like really, really bad.
Oh my god.
And then I start to look around, and everyone is like, yeah. And Erica flips her camera on, and I can see my face.
Oh my
and I'm
God.
like, oh, shit. I like really fucked myself up. And
Thank God
Oh,
you
dude,
still have
I
all
think
your
I
teeth.
fell.
Yeah, that would have
right?
been hilarious had you saw your
You have
face
your teeth?
before you.
You have all your
yeah.
teeth, right?
yeah, all my teeth were
Thank
fine.
God.
I can't believe, like, dude, even like I have the cut on my nose and stuff. I don't know how I didn't break my nose or fucked my nose up. Like, I should have had way more blood and just been super fucked up. But
It's because you were super fucked up. That
Yeah.
you,
I
that
hope
you were
that limp like a
body-
car
yeah,
accident.
it's just
I hope
loose.
that one random person caught video and posted you on Twitter and you don't even know that you're
Oh, dude, I know.
It would have been hilarious if you saw your face like before you realized you fell.
Bet if they didn't say anything, they didn't say anything to you, and you just get home and you go look in the mirror, and you're like, babe, what the fuck happened to my face?
yeah, dude, because I just was like so out of it. Because the fall definitely fucked me up. And like, I'm sitting there, and then now I'm starting to freak out. Like, because I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, nah, for real, did I fall? And they're like, yeah. And then I guess like a minute later, I was like, I didn't really fall. And they were like, can
Bro.
you look at me? And I looked at them, and they said that my entire eyes were black, basically.
Oh
Like
my
my
God.
pupils were just huge.
So like you fell on your face?
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
okay,
face
okay.
first.
So how did you end up on the stretcher?
Okay.
Yeah.
So at this point, now everyone is like, oh, he's 10-second Tom. Like he doesn't like for 51st dates, bro. So everyone's like, okay, we need to do something. And I'm like, I just need water. And I like pound of water. And then Erica's like, come on. And it's now like the fourth quarter. The game's almost over. That's the crazy part is I've like I fell in the middle of the third and I stayed till the end of the fourth. So there was
Fuck
almost like
yeah.
a whole quarter that I was just sitting in my
Fuck
seat
yeah.
bleeding, I guess. And I get
Everybody's staring at you like, yo, like, is he okay?
Yeah.
Like, yo.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess when I left to the medical tent, like there were these Astro fans and Houston fans that we were just talking shit to the whole game.
Yeah.
Like I literally, one of the last things before I fell, I remember is we scored and I turned around and I was flipping them off. So they probably laughed so hard.
You're that
when I
dude. You're
shit.
that dude at the fucking live event.
Yeah, but then I guess that as soon as I left, they like tapped
You're what's his
Paula.
name's dad from fucking South Park that just takes
Oh,
his shirts
Randy?
off and yeah, just fights people.
At the Little League games and shit. I guess they like tapped Colin on the shoulder like, hey man, is he gonna be all right? Like
Oh my
people
God.
around, like I was like, did I ruin your guys' night? And he was like, nah, for us it was funny, but I'm gonna be honest, I think it ruined everyone around us' night. He was like, you made them sad, like they were like depressed to see
Holy
you.
shit.
That's just so fucked up.
So I guess Erica called my mom and explained to her what happened, and she was like, oh yeah, you need to take him to the medical tent. So we go to the medical tent. I'm worried now because I'm like, dude, if I have a concussion, like I already got some from football. I don't need more. And then they were like, yeah, we're not letting you leave here. And then the thing that
Holy
sucked
shit.
is I got into the medical tent, and that kind of like shocked me. And then they gave me more water, and I started to get less drunk. And I was like, okay, I really hit my head, but I'm okay. Like I've
Yeah.
had a concussion before. I'm not like
He said
black.
this is just minor.
Yeah, exactly. Like I know that I'm like
I'm concussed, but not major.
I'm not like
Oh.
the light's not like fucking me up. Like I'm
Dude, oh my god.
I'm okay. But they're like, nah. So they put me in the stretcher, and then they made me get in an ambulance, and they
Oh my
fucking
God.
took me to the hospital.
What?
And then
Were you like, yo, I'm not paying this?
yeah, I was mad, and like the dude wouldn't let me piss. Because I was like, yo, I'm gonna just piss my pants in the
Oh my
stretcher.
God.
Like I gotta go pee, and he gave me some like bottle thing, and then I was trying to piss sitting down, but you can't piss like laying in a stretcher, and it started to make my kidneys hurt, and I was like, unstrap me, bro, and he was like, I can't, you're injured, and I was like, bro, unstrap me. And he was like, I can't. So I just was like, all right, fuck this, and I just started unstrapping myself out of the stretcher, and I just stand up in the back of this ambulance and piss in a bottle.
Bro.
I thought you were gonna say you just said fuck it and then took out your dick and something.
Yeah, just pissing on the ground. Oh, you asked for this,
You just
dog.
blame it on the concussion. It's like I'm not upstairs.
I wasn't in the right state of mind.
It was terrible. And then I get to the hospital, and I think, like, all right, they're going to see me right away. Dude, 2.5 hours go by. I, like,
I would
completely...
have left.
Listen, I completely sober up. I'm my head only, like, lightly hurts now. My face hurts more than anything. I fucked my face up. And I want to go home. And Erica's like, we got to wait. So I just start watching Game of Thrones full volume in the waiting room.
Oh my
Just
God.
trying to be a nuisance because I'm mad that I have not been seen. I'm like, can we leave? And then finally she goes to ask. And they're like,
So if
oh,
this is serious, I could have been dead by now.
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. If I really was fucked up, and then they're like, oh yeah, honestly, a doctor hasn't even signed on to see you yet. And I was like, I'm calling an Uber.
What the fuck?
I went home,
fuck outta
I
here.
ate some McDonald's, and then I just woke.
Hell
She
yeah.
woke me up every 2 hours.
Hell yeah, and you're not paying that ambulance bill.
No,
It's
no,
just like $5K to ride in that bitch.
I
bro.
refuse.
That's crazy.
I told you Houston was dangerous, dog.
That's right.
Violence is going up extremely.
Something was in that fucking air, yo.
Yeah, dude.
Something in the humidity. Out there.
It
Fuck yeah, dude.
it fucked my face up.
Yeah.
I got
I saw you just now. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to you?
And now your eyes are all green.
yeah, and I like still have some like bumps on my forehead and shit.
Did it like affect you performing on stage any? Because you had shows and shit that weekend.
Nah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I was pissed that I fucking went to the hospital, dude. When they were wheeling me out on the stretcher, I felt no respect for myself, and no one else had any for me. And that was one of the worst parts. Is all
Oh
these
my
Eagle
God.
fans are looking at me, and like I clearly like my legs aren't fucked up.
The Eagles win though.
Yeah, they won.
Oh fuck yeah, that's all. That
That's
matters.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
like
all that
Houston,
matters.
dog.
Yeah,
That's all
no,
that
Houston
matters.
was awful. And so that was the thing is like I'm getting wheeled out and like people are like kind of
Birds,
looking at me like, oh, come on. And then Colin and Joey are sitting there fucking videotaping me, laughing at me, like, go Birds, come on, man, you'll be okay, we'll get you out of here. And then,
It was pretty fun to watch on their Instagrams.
yeah. It was, a
Yeah, I
lot
just
of
see you
people
getting wheeled
messaged me.
across in a fucking stretcher. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was unfortunate, and then I was just glad that I was all right because I thought, I mean, I could have been injured way worse.
Yeah.
I also could have.
You also didn't believe that you were injured either. You're just like, this didn't happen.
Yeah, that probably helped. You know, I
Yeah.
got through the trauma.
Yeah,
part
mind
of
over
it.
matter, bro. The secret, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, this isn't a real injury.
Were the people you fell on okay?
That's
they
what
doing?
I asked. He said that like, he said, yeah, because I guess I kind of hit like the concrete first.
I guess it
And
makes
then
sense
fell
because
on the
those like
down.
stadiums, I've been in that stadium before, and those stadium seats are kind of close together, right? So
Yeah.
You don't really have a lot of room. And you're like tall and goofy, so like I can see like you standing up real fast and just losing all like center of gravity.
Yeah, and then just clipping, and
and then
then
falling
you could
over
have tumbled.
2 rows. Yeah, you
It's
could definitely fall
yeah.
over 2 rows. Yeah, you're big enough.
There was no one in front of me, which was
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was unfortunate
So that just
because they
sent
would have
you,
broke
like,
my
further.
fall,
Yeah.
and I would have been way more okay.
So if people were in front of you, you just would have like fell.
I
one
would have
row.
really fucked them
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I would have like,
You would have crushed them.
yeah, it would have been bad.
But you got a little more momentum being at the second row that you hit.
But the
you know?
concrete ate that and my
Oh,
face.
okay.
It's also good to see that the security at the NRG Stadium is just as incompetent as the security for that women's football game we went to.
Oh my god, I know.
We also snuck in alcohol.
Yeah, yeah, dude. It was the security. No, that's the thing. Like, I feel like someone in the area that worked there should have been like, "Yo, we got to get this guy out of here." But like, no one really came. And
They're just
no
like,
one-
woo, football. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave
This
Eagles
is
fans a
normal.
bad name.
Yeah.
Like it was
Hell yeah.
very stereotypical.
I think
You should
I think
apologize
you're
to
good.
your Eagle Nation right now.
Nah, fuck it, dude.
yeah, that's
I did what I
American,
did.
dog.
I gotta chill though, you know, because
Yeah.
it was just like.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, bro.
Do you know?
Well, I don't really
Yeah.
know, but yeah.
No, I really know. Like, okay, because obviously I'm not a
So
big.
like almost breaking your face is like, all right, I should chill.
Well, I don't drink a lot, and I don't under it. I should have just taken time.
But you
to
could drink
think.
3/4 of whiskey.
That's the problem. Like that's
like-
irresponsible to drink as someone who doesn't
Yeah.
drink often. Like I should have. Went,
build your
wow,
tolerance,
why did I
dog.
pour so much in? Take it slow. Hey, you cheap bastard. Go get a refill. Get
Yeah.
up. Miss part of the game.
But you see,
Buy
that
another
$8
cup.
could be a meal after the game.
Well,
So
it was
you-
5,000.
I mean,
for the
technically,
hospital.
that $8 would have saved you whatever that bill comes.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm
Bro,
saying.
you give them a false address.
I didn't fill out the paperwork.
Oh,
They
okay. You
wouldn't
didn't
let
fill
me.
out the paperwork. You good?
Yeah, I think
Shh, out
Erica
here.
filled it out, and she's
Oh.
a snitch. So
Oh,
we're done for. But yeah, dude, it was fun. It was fun falling on my face. I just
That's a
can't.
good
I can't
time.
expect to drink that much. I probably should just stick to drinking beer.
that's the Texas way, brother.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's why I stay away from liquor. Liquor, I be acting ignorant. Too ignorant. can't
Yeah,
do
I
that.
get just like
wine or
aggressive.
beer. I'm getting odors. I've been drinking wine. Wine makes me feel sexy, dog.
I
Fuck
know.
with it.
Ever since East Austin, you drank it that
Bro,
one night on
I've
stage.
been on the wine ever since, dog. And I'm like, yeah, I'm out here, bro. I'm the sexiest motherfucker on the planet Earth, bro.
Do you drink wine often?
I have been drinking wine with a lot of meals.
Okay.
Like it's a good dinner drink, like I'm eating some pasta or some chicken and rice or whatever, or curry. Boom, pulled out the wine, bro.
Okay.
It's a good time.
Do you drink wine ever?
Yeah, wine's delicious. I like red wines. Like
Nick is past the age of 30. Of course he drinks wine. Wine tastes better the older you get.
That's fair. I hate red wine. I can't do it. I'd
Exactly.
rather
Wine tastes like asshole, bro. I'm not gonna
Bro,
lie.
wait
hell
till you
yeah,
get to
hell
that 29 fucking 30 age, bro. You can be like, damn, bro, give me some wine and a
It was
baddie.
funny. On
give me a
stage,
nice
I wanna
Cabernet
start-
and a
Yeah.
steak.
Yeah, hell yeah,
I
bro.
want to
Some
start
potatoes?
drinking margaritas on stage and them big ass fish bowls.
No.
Oh
Yeah,
my god, that's so ratchet, dude. That's disgusting.
Bro.
Walking around with it. Hey, what's up? Where you from?
But you got to wear that gold do-rag.
I know, right?
Yeah. I can't wait till you're feeling yourself and then you get brain freeze in the middle of the set. That'd be a very, you know what
No,
I mean?
you gotta
Like,
find the
hold on.
drink. You gotta find the alcoholic beverage that fits your aesthetic. You know what I'm saying?
Water.
Because somebody saw me drinking a Lone Star. They're like, that looks weird on you. And I was
Yeah.
like, you got a point. And then I was like, damn, the wine kind of fits my aesthetic. Like, bro, just start drinking Hennessy on stage, bro. Like, it's not even for the stereotype. It's just like,
what
you
you
know,
want. Whole
you have a
bottle.
gold do-rag on, dog.
Yeah, I did
That,
that for the Confucius show. And
that
sweat my
nigga
ass
drinks
off, bro.
cognac, you know?
I was sweating so hard. for that Confucius show. Oh my god. I was drinking Hennessy and Red Bull that night.
Oh, you wild.
Christ.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You wild.
That shit was fun.
Nick,
though.
you look like you would have like a nice, like, an iced Jaeger.
No, I'll drink like Jameson and ginger ales.
Yeah, okay,
Or,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. I
maybe-
can see you, Jameson and ginger.
Or like a beer on
Yeah,
stage
yeah,
is
yeah.
nice. I think either one of those fit.
yeah, yeah.
You know.
I don't know. Less of beer though. I feel like your aesthetic is like more of a liquor guy.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know?
I enjoy that. I've been doing that a little bit more
Yeah.
lately, just sticking with whiskey.
Or like I can see you like hit like an old fashioned on stage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
that's great.
Like old fashioned with the orange bitter in that bitch.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, that'd be
I can
that'd be
rock one of
player
those,
with the
yeah.
round ice cube too.
Yeah,
you
the
know?
round ice
Yeah.
cube.
Every time a joke hits, take the orange peel out and rub like the
Yeah.
room while you sit in your laughter. That'd be sick as fuck.
That'd be player.
I'll
That'd be
work
too
with-
White Buffalo. You're like a Long Island iced tea. You're just
Oh,
like, yeah,
That's mean, dude.
I'm out here. I'm not trying to fill my face in 10
I feel like a
minutes.
Jack and Coke suits me well.
Yeah.
You know,
But like-
because the hair does make me look.
But like
I
you're
just-
tall, so you need something that comes in like a taller glass. The Jack and Coke's gonna come in one of those smaller joints. The Long Island iced tea's gonna come in a big joint. You
I
know
like
what
the
I'm
tall
saying?
Lone Stars too.
Yeah, yeah,
Jordan,
I don't know.
Jordan's a Negroni,
yeah, hell yeah, bro.
and he likes to drink them too.
Yeah, dude. I mean, because yesterday I performed completely sober, and I was just like, I'm just so much better on stage because I just am so. I feel like I'm way more quick and witty and like on my feet with shit.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Are you
Well, like when I'm sober, I'm paranoid.
okay?
When I'm sober, I'm
Yeah.
super duper paranoid, and so like I've performed sober, and I've been like paranoid, like oh, none of this is going well, you
Yeah.
know. But like if I get like, but like I don't like to do beer anymore. Really, the wine makes me feel like chilled out. Beer kind of makes me feel bloated a little bit.
You're like sluggish.
Yeah, a little bit sluggish, and I'm like moving around and shit, and got high energy and shit. The wine makes me just feel like, oh, I'm moving around, but I'm a sexy nigga moving around this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel that.
Nah, I'm usually, if I'm sober, that's when my anxiety kills me. So I'm like, fuck it, let me just smoke something or
Yeah.
have a little drink.
I like to smoke like maybe an hour before the show, and then maybe like have a beer before I go on, and then I think that's like right where I'm at.
Yeah, I mean, I'll like if there's a free drink ticket, I'll have like a beer before I go on. I don't really feel like that affects
Have you ever been
me.
too alcoholically intoxicated on stage before and been like, "Oh, this is a bad idea," but I have to get through this shit?
Yeah, honestly, it's gone. It didn't go too bad though, because
Yeah.
you know,
I've caught myself slurring and been like, oh fuck,
Yeah,
fucking another
yeah,
joke. It's like,
slurring.
oh shit.
Yeah, I've never been like overly drunk on stage. I've been like tipsy, but
Yeah.
I've never been too high.
Yeah.
Actually, I have. That show we did for Rico outside. It was like during the middle of
Oh
the
yeah,
day.
but we
during
were also
South by.
like, "Yo, here's 2 ounces of weed. Roll as
Yeah,
much as you
he gave
want."
us-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
a lot of weed, and we were just smoking it the entire time.
Just having a full-on panic
Right.
attack on stage. You're like, I'm telling jokes. Ha 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 ha.
I've never been too high on stage. Well, like my second time doing comedy ever, I got too high. But then after that, I was like, "This is a fun challenge." But it's like I don't know. I'd be cooling though.
I did Jordan show on mushrooms. That was fun.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not doing.
I won't ever do it again.
psychedelics.
But that was interesting. I had a great set too. That was amazing.
Yeah, that shit sounds scary as fuck, dude. Fuck
That
that.
just sounds like too much. Like I don't know, psychedelics and comedy and having like multiple people stare at me while I'm trying to make them laugh.
Yeah, no, I'm alright.
That's too much pressure.
I'm
Like,
sure it's great if it goes well, but if you're like that
Bro, if
first
it goes
joke
bad,
doesn't
bro.
hit, dude, you're
Yeah,
probably
well, it
just
was
the
like,
also-
loophole you're gonna go through in your brain is just like, oh my god, retreat.
Yeah, and it
retreat.
was also I did it, and the first I was second comic up. The comic that went before me was bombing, and Jordan comes up to me. He was
Oh,
like, "Hey,
yeah.
dog, I need you to bring it." And I was like, "Man, I want to try some experimental shit." All right, I guess.
I need you to save the show right now.
yeah. I mean, there's like a sweet spot with everything, I suppose, because it's obviously like
Yeah.
to say like, oh, I perform better sober, probably statistically wise, like counting the amount of times. But I've also had performance where you like catch a light buzz and you're just like, oh, I'm so loose, or you get.
Yeah.
You're even drunk and you're like, I just was so smooth up there. Like, I feel like everyone's had that situation where they found out they had to do a set way longer than they were going to. So you have a few drinks while you're waiting and you're just like, all right, fuck it. Like, I'm going to make it work. And it kind of just works.
Well, bro, I've honestly had like shows where like, okay, 2 to 3 hours before the show, I drank a beer, I had sex, I smoked, went, just killed. I had a good time. Like I was like, bro, my life prior to getting on the stage was incredible. It was a movie. God damn
The
it.
trifecta.
Yeah, the trifecta. I'm out here, dog. I'm out here busting nuts and busting jokes. It's incredible, And I've like found that that's a good mix of things to make me feel good before I get on stage.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you just got to get everyone's different. You got to get
30 minutes
comfortable
before
for
the
you.
show, I have sex, I drink a beer, and I fucking smoke a J. 30 minutes before I get on stage, every time.
Every time.
That's some shit that like an
That'd be crazy.
80s comic would for sure
Yeah.
say and do.
But also, that's also some shit that like,
They
once
put
you
it in
get
their
to-
writer. What's that? Weed, beer, and pussy at every venue.
Every venue.
shit.
I can't wait until I can start requesting shit like that at every venue. Like, yo, I need a half ounce of weed, some bottles of red wine, and fruit. Just give me mad fruit.
Do you
Good
feel
fruit.
like you'll be a little nervous to it first though? Like the first
Fuck
venue
no,
that does
dude.
it,
Fuck no, dude.
You're just gonna
Because as soon
immediately
as
be
I'm
like,
making those checks, I'm like, yes, exactly. I deserve these checks. Give me my half an ounce, some wine, and fruit. That's all I want. I'm not asking for crazy shit. I'm not like, give me a pack of M&Ms, only green ones, and have them hoes pointing with the M south. Because that's the way I like them shits.
Well,
Yeah.
usually those requests are just to make sure people read the contract. Like those ridiculous requests is just like, I want to make sure you read it. So give me green M&Ms just to
Yeah.
make sure that you fucking read
That
all my
makes
shit.
sense, but also like, come on, dog. I'm not about to make another human be like, all right, let me pick out all these M&Ms from Mr. Jordan Macdonald because this is what this motherfucker wants before he gets
Yeah.
on stage and performs in
And
front.
that's the difference between me and you.
So pick them now.
Pick him now, motherfucker. That's hilarious.
Well, there's crazy ones. Didn't some comic request a new pair of shoes? Or
Oh, Eddie
Jordan?
Griffin, a new pair of Air Force Ones,
Bro,
all
Yeah,
white.
what the fuck?
See, that's crazy. Like, no, don't do that for me.
Which I mean,
And then sometimes he'd wear them and then just throw them away.
yeah, he just threw them away. But like, they were like $80 at one point. Like, it's
No, and I get
That's-
that, but still, that's just a dickhead request.
yeah.
To make like, cause then some it's one thing to be like, all right, they want this, this, and this. Head to the store. Head to the grocery store. Head to HEB. Get that. But when you're like, hey, also you got to stop by the mall and go to Finish Line and pick up Air Force Ones.
Go by the pet store.
But
Give
I mean,
me a gerbil.
I would understand that if it was like, yo, give me the new Jordan 1, like some ridiculous request. This Air Force Ones, you can get those. Those are like widely available for people.
Fair,
but like
fair.
if it was like, yo, give me the Jordan 1s, the band in 1984s, it's like, come on, bro. Like that's impossible, even for you.
I just.
That's wild. Like, I don't want to be the person that requests something ridiculous like that, where it's like because the person that's going to get this Air Force One fresh pair for Eddie Griffin is like, this motherfucker right here, bro. I got to be the one to go to Foot Locker. Oh, they sold out. Now I got to go to another mall across town. Because
Hey man, is he selling out these shows for you or not? Like,
Bro,
do you want these people coming back?
but they're not even. They're sending like the intern and shit. They're sending the dude that's getting paid minimum wage that works for them out to get these fucking shoes. He's like, oh, I went to 4 different malls for these shoes, Eddie Griffin. Then Eddie Griffin is supposedly an asshole to people that he comes across. So he's like, yo, I went to, there's one person in the world that's mad as fuck at Eddie Griffin right now for trying to get his Air Force Ones. Got him, and then Eddie Griffin was an asshole to him,
Yeah.
Well,
he just wants to murder him. Like,
as the comedy club owner, I mean, I guess I get it. If he says that, you're like, dude, they cost $200, and I can pay this guy like $60 to go pick them up. He's gonna sell out 6 shows or whatever. You just kind of have to eat. It's just kind of like it's like I kind of get it though. Like the comedy clubs are not great to people coming up, so then he's probably just like, it's my turn to be an asshole.
Yeah. But like, I don't want to be an asshole.
No.
Because then that shit goes around super fast. Like, yo, this person is difficult to work with.
It's not a good look.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I heard he used to go to like the store and like just bump comics and do like 3 hours.
There's a lot of comics that do that though. Chappelle does that. Martin Lawrence has done that.
I heard a story of Chappelle, like he wanted to do time in front of Dane Cook, but they were like, hey man, Dane's doing time. He was like, all right, cool. And then he went outside and like just did like an hour outside while Dane was doing his time. It's like, fuck, dude.
I heard it slightly different. I heard it was like Dane was having a night at the Laugh Factory, and then Dave shows up, and then someone told Dave to do a tight 10. It's Dane's night, and then I heard Chappelle went up and did a tight 10, and then at the end of it, he goes, I normally don't do this, but I'm going to be going outside, smoke some cigarettes, taking pictures, answering questions, meeting people. What's up? And then he got off stage and walked out, and the entire room left right before Dane Cook came on stage.
That's great. That's such a cool. I like that. I kind of like
Power
that.
move. That's a chess move.
I respect it.
They were also like competing for like the longest stand-up set ever or some shit like that.
I think that's such an asshole move, dude. Yeah. You're gonna do 7 hours. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Go I get it. He's great, and it was probably amazing. But like that's insane. And I mean, you're free to leave at any time. But that's just, I mean, that's wild. That's impressive.
But when
Like,
is
there's
the moment that you leave? You're like, yo, you ready to go?
Probably like-
we 4.5 hours in.
like once he starts repeating shit, because more people are filtering in. It's like, all right, we kind of heard this bit already. Like there's a video.
Well, what if he doesn't? What if it's like a 7-hour set and he doesn't repeat anything? You're like,
oh, that would be crazy.
This is
That would be
4.5
insane.
hours
like
in.
there's a video on YouTube of him doing like 3 hours and 46 minutes.
Yeah, I've seen.
And I've seen like all of that, and it's like
I've seen the first part of that.
yeah, like part of it is like the shit he does on the Age of Spin special.
Yeah.
And all that, the ones that came out like 2014 or some shit like that. But it's really good to like see him work shit out.
Yeah. All right. So I want to ask you guys this question because you guys are all. I respect how you guys are as creatives and like coming up with stuff. You guys have Tune App together. You have Drinking Coffee with Nick.
Swag.
They're all great. They're all great. Please go check them
Greatest
out.
podcast in the world.
Hell yeah.
But as great creatives, I know we've all made some like terrible shit that deep down we're like, I can't believe I did this. What is that for you guys? Because I can think like, because I've mentioned on here that I used to do like rap music and shit, but I
Holy shit.
also you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know.
Dude,
I didn't know this at all.
I'll play it for you after,
Be legend in this thing.
yeah, dude, I would do rap music. It was not great. It wasn't awful, but it was not great. But there were periods where it was bad. And
Is this when you were in college?
Nah, I was like in high school.
Oh, nice.
Like I was part of a rap group with some
nice.
friends.
What was your rap group name?
We were KGK.
KGK?
I just joined it, and it was like short. Okay, so it was short for Kilo God's kin, which like I had no. It was like we didn't sell cocaine, and like kin, they're like we're family, and it was all because the group that formed it.
Yeah,
were
then
friends.
you had that invincible high school mentality. You're like, that's where the God comes in.
Yeah. It was hilarious, and then it was originally KGK was their friend group, and they were the cool guy crew. And I was like, we're not going by that. We can't do that.
Yeah,
so,
no, that's it, dude. That's your.
Now let's sell drugs.
Let's sell cocaine.
I don't think back then I did not know what that meant. So I just was
hell
like,
yeah.
that's a cool sounding word. That's like what you measure shit in.
They can't measure up to us.
Kilograms. Yeah, exactly. And then
That's science.
That's 1,000
right on.
grams.
there were the two worst things I ever made. One, it never came out, and it's unfortunately it's gone because I tried to find it and release it. But I wrote like a love song rap where I sang on the beat.
Nice.
It was it was so bad. And then we did these a cappella freestyles, and they just sounded like I was reading a poem into like the void. And we just like we thought they were sick, and we put them out there, and then people just shit on us, you know?
Yo, y'all are terrible.
Yeah, like because we did it in high school.
How did
and,
it make you feel when people were shitting on you?
Pretty terrible,
Pretty bad.
pretty
Yeah.
sad, but also like because I'm like. I'm a rapper. I'm gonna get back in the booth and I'm gonna fucking show
spit
them.
these bars.
Do you remember
son.
the hardest bar you ever wrote?
Ah, God! If you give me a minute, I'll try and think of it while you guys are telling yours, because I'm sure there's one I could think of, because I rap mostly like Star Wars lines and like
Mace Windu bit.
I definitely had like bars about Mace
Boba Fett
Windu.
pulling up in the vet.
Yeah, it was
yeah.
pretty bad, and I remember I was like, my thing is I would always play like a movie clip at the start of each song, like a quick soundbite from a movie would play, and I was like, that's sick, and then I'll show you them
Imagine if you
after.
were like a famous rapper right now. That'd be crazy.
That'd be so cool.
That'd be cool as
But
fuck.
I like
White
'cause-
Buffalo?
Yeah, White Buffalo would
That'd
be
be
a great
your
one.
like #1 album.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just like a full like buffalo
Hell yeah.
skin jacket on, like
While you're on the back of a white buffalo. Like,
yeah, that'd be great, dude. That'd be sick. Cause we were like so young and dumb that it would take us months to get a song out because we couldn't figure out sound recording. We
Hell
had
yeah.
shit equipment, like terrible stuff. And so I always wanted to do a music video. Like I'm like, damn, that'd have been so sick to
Yeah.
film our own music video. We also never performed anywhere. We just recorded songs.
Word.
Because we were like 14, 15 in the whitest fucking town ever.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's not like a venue. There's not like the Shelter in 8 Mile that we can go perform at. It just
Yeah.
it didn't work like that. So that shit was mad embarrassing. But I'm not like embarrassing of it. I'm just like, that's some of the worst shit I've made. Like the acapella is like taken off SoundCloud, and we've like attempted to erase them from
Yeah.
reality. What about you guys? Any of you can think of one? Or you guys just make perfect art and nothing's ever bad?
I just
Nah,
make
man.
gold, dude. What can I say? I just make gold.
Everything I make, just
Everything I
fucking
touch is
slaps,
beautiful.
dog.
Like when I was in high school, I used to do when I was acting a lot, and we tried to do short films, and we made 2, and they both sucked. and one was about a school shooter
Oh, hell
in
yeah.
the school, and like it started off as like we're gonna go through the
Like, this is
mind of a
relevant.
school shooter
Should re-release
and see
it
like
in today's
yeah,
times.
yeah, right. But it was instead it was like a Breakfast Club type this classroom.
Yeah.
While the school shootings going on, and then they had to find their way out.
You better
of the
hope
school.
woke Twitter doesn't get a hold of that film. You'll be canceled so
I'ma leak it.
fast.
That shit
dog.
was ass. It was not good. And then we made another one about like a serial killer. We were just dark children.
Yeah.
Where I played a serial killer, and I get shot in the end, and it was not good.
Where'd you get shot?
in like the chest?
Was it a close up? Did you have like a solo dying scene?
Fuck. Yeah, it was like a
How long was it?
dude. If I can find it,
Yeah, how long was it? How long was
it
it
was
you
like
dying?
No, it was like a few seconds. It was like
just a few
It was
seconds
like
you dying?
a
Okay.
shot.
You didn't have like
and I like
Give me your
fell back
best
against it.
death scene right now. Just bang, bang, bang.
That's exactly what it was. It was like that. I'll see if I can find it. I don't know if it's still on YouTube.
Did you show your mom when she started crying? Oh my baby.
Yeah, she's probably. She's like, I don't want to see
The very
that.
first movie I ever did, I was like 14. I got shot in the head, and my mom cries in the like when she watches it for the first time. She's like, I can't watch this anymore.
Was that the slave movie?
Yeah, it's a slave movie. Yeah, it's a slave movie. It's a slave
Probably
movie.
what she was crying.
What is happening? Were you guys just putting like stereotypical roles? You guys can only just get
No,
shot
all right,
in the head
yo.
as
So when I
criminals?
was in the 8th grade, my history teacher, she was like, "Have you ever thought about acting?" I was like, "Yeah, but no, because I live in fucking Montgomery, Texas right now. What the fuck?" And she was like, "Oh, there's this movie that's auditioning, and they need black like people or whatever, and like young
to
black
get shot
kids."
in the head.
Yeah, well, like I didn't know what it was, but the movie is based like it's like a few years after slavery becomes abolished, and it's about this it's actually-
Roots 2?
No, the man who came back. It's based on like this plantation, this ex-plantation that was in Louisiana, and these black folks they're migrating from Louisiana up to like Kansas or whatever, and that's what the story's about. Long story short, there's a scene in the end where the KKK come into our camp and start just like blasting people, and I get shot in the head, and I flip over, and the camera zooms in on my face. I'm like 14 with a bullet hole in my head, and it's bleeding out. It's so player, dog.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, my mom.
That's dark.
My mom was crying, and I was like, "Mom, I'm right here. What the fuck? What's going on? Like, you okay?"
Is that good of a performance?
Fuck yeah, bro. I'm out here. I'm like,
What's it like watching yourself die?
it was cool. It was cool as fuck. Honestly, I was like, damn. I hope this shit happens some more.
Okay. I get what you meant now.
You know?
but
Yeah.
At first, I was like, "Excuse me."
Think about it.
Okay.
I used to. That's the reason I started doing stand up, because I was doing
You want to die?
acting roles. I was doing like shitty acting roles, and like I would do musicals. And one time I did this Christmas musical where it was like supposed to be like the Black Scrooge.
Fuck yeah.
And it was written in the 70s by white people, but we were gonna remix the music and like update it.
Who were you?
We
Were
just
you
needed
Scrooge?
I was a background character.
Okay. Oh,
We
man.
just needed the permission from the production company, which they got previously, but this time they didn't give the permission, and we had already started the new music, and we had never heard the original music before, and it was the most white sounding bullshit.
Hell yeah.
Like, have you ever seen Dreamgirls, any of y'all?
Yeah.
No.
Like, there's a scene in Dreamgirls where Eddie Murphy is singing a song about, I got me a Cadillac, Cadillac, Cadillac. And it's great. It's like upbeat, black people dancing. And then they do a remix with the white people, go, got me a Cadillac, Cadillac, Cadillac. It's the worst shit ever.
Yeah.
It's just the white people
Like
version
doo-wop
of
music?
Yeah, like white
Yeah.
people version of like what black music sounds like. It's just
Okay,
not
yeah.
It's like they
fun
just
at
gave
all.
a bunch of white people the lyrics and said,
Yeah.
"You've never heard the song before."
It's called Christmas is Coming Uptown. That's
The modern version of that is hilarious. When I worked at the observatory, it was like a concert venue back in Orange County. There was occasionally these dudes would come in. And they were just like these like pretty white boy, like boy band looking dudes, and like they would pack it the fuck out. All these girls would show up, and they would, dude, I'll never forget. I had to work inside, and he came out, and he's like, I'm bad and bougie. And he was singing bad and bougie, slowed down in like a sexual way.
I hate those like covers.
Bro, but the girls were losing their
like
shit.
acapella.
When you see
Yeah.
those acoustic covers of rap songs by the white girls on
Yeah.
YouTube, you're like,
Yeah. And Taylor Swift
I
do
do
that
like,
at, like Earth, Wind & Fire.
Postmodern Jukebox though. They do good covers.
Yeah,
of,
but
like,
that's-
and that like they do like modern songs in the style of like the 20s.
Yeah, they'll do it in like another style of music, but
Yeah.
it won't just be like an acoustic cover.
Oh, yeah,
where
you're
it's
right.
just
Yeah.
like let's completely take all the soul out of it.
Yeah, no.
At least with like Postmodern Jukebox, they take the soul of a different sound and go like, all right, here's Africa, but in like the fucking modern, the old school jazzy
Yeah.
type of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, they're so bad. And it's wild
and they're always
because.
wearing like sweaters and shit, green sweaters.
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit.
it's all
yellow
in,
sweaters.
It's all in sequence, like all the
Yeah.
same color and shit. It's fucking.
It's that like too fruffled turtleneck. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
those
know.
monochromatic hoes.
Yeah.
Just But they sell
weirdos.
tickets, dude.
Jordan
It
is
is
so
so
disgusted right now.
man. Because I got an image of them in my head.
Yeah.
And then they'll hit like a little lame dance move, and everybody will go, woo! It's like, nigga, you're not really out here dancing, bro. You're not really doing it.
Yeah, you making a face like one of these dudes took your girl back in the
no,
day.
no. Never happened to me. Never happened to me.
Yeah, dude. They just they're cringe.
I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean.
Yeah. All right. Fuck, man. We're running out of time here, and I wanted to talk about a bunch of different.
Running out of time.
Well, yeah, because we got to let Dale out of the closet and
Yeah,
shit,
fuck
you
yeah.
know.
Just let him out. Let him come watch and hang out.
Yeah.
Dude, all right. So, I want to talk. Jordan, we went
up?
on the road together, and he refused to share a bed with me.
I didn't refuse to share a bed with you. Yeah.
Side by side. He
Side
then-
by sex?
Side by side. I even offered to like flip so we were opposite, and he decided to instead sleep on the feet of the bed, like curled
a
up,
dog?
like a dog. Yes, like he didn't fit all the way. This is not acceptable. Please have my back with this.
This is perfectly acceptable. We are two grown men, sir.
No, dude. That's why you can't be like grown men about it. Like I get maybe you don't want to sleep face to face, so we switch. But why are you
No.
sleeping at the feet of the bed?
Because, bro, like, if we were sleeping, like, opposite parallel, you tall, so I would have smelled your feet, and that would have bothered me. I couldn't have slept like that. Like, if I look
Okay.
over and I see your feet, that's going to scare me. I'll be like, there's some big-ass feet right there. I'm not trying to see
You
that.
should have just slept next to him.
I'm not going to
That's
sleep next
what
to
I'm
him because then I
saying.
see, like, him, and I'm like, oh, that's weird.
Not if you're back to
I'm not trying
back.
to do that.
Nah, see,
But I'm gonna roll over eventually, bro. Like I'm gonna roll over. But then
You're selfish.
But then I'm also gonna like if I'm just back to back, I'm gonna know that there's a 6'4" white buffalo behind me. Like oh
Yeah, while Buffalo's got your back, he'll never let anything hurt you. And,
I don't know.
in this
It was a
screwed up
learning
hotel
moment.
room.
I don't know.
It was a learning
I slept
moment
at the
for
foot
me.
of the bed. I was proud of my moment. I
It
slept,
it fucking ruined. I slept
comfortably.
terrible. No, well, here's the thing.
Terrible.
Here's the thing. You had originally been like, I'll sleep on the floor, and I kind of left it open ended. And what I should have done is I should have just pulled rank on your ass.
yeah, you should have been.
And
like,
then
all
I
right,
should have
cool.
been, but there was a hardwood floor, and I felt bad. But I should have been like, technically, I'm the headliner on this show, and I took you. So get on the floor, bitch. And I will do that when we go on tour together. I'll be like, oh, I booked us this
Fuck
show.
yeah.
If we have to share a bed, no, get on the
Fuck
floor.
Yeah.
Because yeah,
That's
was
cool with me.
no, yeah, it was. I
I mean,
realized
if
on
you
many
slept at the
airport-
foot of the bed, didn't you still smell his feet? I mean,
No, because his feet were.
Oh yeah, okay, thank you.
No,
dude. Yeah,
no,
whoa.
because your feet were down where my feet were.
Yeah, but your head was
Yeah, but I
closer to his
rolled
feet
over.
than the rest of his body.
No, it wasn't.
It was fucked up, bro. So the bed, you know what the shape of the
All
bed
I hear is
he
white
put his
tears.
head over here, and then like I slept here and slept diagonal, and then he slept across, and our feet like met and would touch
And that's
in the
fine.
night.
That's fine.
And
That's cool with
Apex,
me.
it was fucking terrible,
You
dude.
should have just slept next to him, and you still played footsies.
Nah, bro.
Dude, yeah, you're a bad friend, is
I'm
what you
gonna
are.
say- Bro, look, man.
You're just homophobic.
I had to adjust to the game.
You're just a
homophobic.
toxic man right
Yeah.
now.
It's okay.
Stop mansplaining to me, dude. You're disgusting me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that my masculine toxicity allegedly is coming out in this moment right here. But I was just like, yo, I'm a man that doesn't want to sleep next to a man.
But you still slept on the same bed?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, I did.
That's still
that's
proximity-wise, it's really close.
No, that's cool. It's the same bed, but I'm not sleeping next to a man.
What's the issue? Like, what's the holdup?
I don't know, bro, because it's like men smell weird to me. I'm not trying to smell a man while I'm sleeping.
I should have made you sleep on the floor. That's such
Yeah.
a bullshit ass answer
Yeah.
and a fucking selfish,
I'm-
rude response.
It's-
You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I didn't make you pay for the Airbnb. And
That's
then
true.
I
I
should've-
offered to sleep on the floor first. You were like,
No, but
bro.
then you got in
How
there.
big, how big was the
no.
bed? How
Sleep
big
on
was
the
the
foot of the bed.
bed?
The bed was like a
Sleep on the foot
full
of the
size bed, or like maybe a queen. But I'm fucking.
It was
big.
not a queen.
Yeah, it was a full size bed then.
Queen.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, it was a full size bed.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Traveling for comedy, I feel like I would have just gone. I always go for comfort. Like I'll sleep back to back. I'll sleep back to back with any of
No,
you
that's
guys
what
on
I'm
the
saying.
couch.
It was
I like how
like-
you looked at me and hesitated a little bit.
I said, well, we're talking about full size bed.
Yeah, that's why I was like full size. That's
You
why I
give
was
me a
like,
queen
yeah,
or
I
a
wouldn't
king,
have-
I'm sleeping right next to you, dude. Like, but
Bro, I can sleep sitting up. I could have sat in the chair and just meditated sleep.
Don't tell me this now.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I just would have slept in the chair.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
I could.
No, man. Look, man. I
man.
offered to sleep on the floor first.
No,
He
no,
was
but
like,
then
"No,
when
bro,
we got
sleep on
back,
the
when
foot
we
of
got
bed."
back,
I was like,
no,
bet.
when we got back,
So I made
you
like a
were
dog,
like,
curled up.
"Oh, dog, there's hardwood floor. I don't know if I
did
should
not say
sleep
that
on
shit.
the
Get the
floor.
fuck outta here.
What if I?" And
fuck
I was
outta
like,
here.
"You could crash in the bed. You don't mind." You're like, "Oh, I'm gonna just sleep
Bro,
at the feet of the
just
bed."
shit like this builds character, Brandon.
Yeah, it's a character that I fucking hate. You. You're an asshole, dude. And yeah,
character-building exercise.
and you know what? Yeah, fuck you, man.
Well, I could have been an asshole and shit my pants, and then fucked it up for both of us.
At least I probably would have slept better if you slept side by side with me and
sh-
shit your
and
pants.
shit my pants.
I would have at least found out in the
Nah,
morning.
you'd have been like, dog, what is going on?
Fuck you, man. If you could visit any historical
nigga brought me
time
onto the
period and event,
podcast.
what would you visit? Any historical event.
Any historical?
It's hard
event?
not to pick something that would be kind of a funny death, like someone how someone died funny. But that sounds
No,
kind of
that's-
fucked up.
That's easy not to pick. That's,
Okay, alright.
He was like,
I'm in the minority here.
yeah, that's wild.
Where I was gonna say Pompeii. I want to see a volcano erupt too. That's kind of crazy. And one that apparently like took out a whole civilization. Like I don't want to see a whole civilization pass, but that's such a crazy, wild event in time.
Yeah.
It would also be like I have.
I
Some
want to see
funnier
something
answers.
that not a lot of people saw, but like that happened.
Oh wow, that's like a really like
Instead of something where like, yo, it was like mad people out here. It's like, yo, there's only 15 of us,
yeah. That'd be
and
really
we saw
fucking
this
cool.
one thing, and we all took it to our grave. I want to see some shit like that. I don't know what that is, but I want to see it.
I have a funnier answer. The Challenger would be a good one.
I was just thinking
Oh,
that,
the
dude.
blimp, the blimp.
Yeah, the fucking rocket ship that they,
Oh,
they
the
were
rocket
like,
ship. I'm
yo,
thinking
we're
of
gonna send a
Thunderbird.
high school teacher into space, and then that shit blew up.
Damn.
It's kind of fun. I tried to
And
write
you
a
go to
joke
the
about
moment
it.
right before it blows up.
Take bets.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be a good one, like some hot tub time machine shit.
I bet you it blows up.
The
I don't know,
Hindenburg.
like-
I think I would go to when Jack Johnson won the World Heavyweight Championship and see all
Wow.
those white people like
Oh yeah.
all of their like
Disappointed.
just despair of this black man beating up this white dude because like those fights used to last for hours.
Yeah, an old heavyweight fight would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, like it would be all day, and a motherfucker at the end would just be dead,
Yeah.
and this big black man is just standing there, and I would have loved to see that.
A more like basic answer that I know that I guess this would be kind of maybe a waste in the grand scheme, but I would love to go back and to like a Bob Marley or like
Yeah, I
a
would love to see
Sublime
Jimi Hendrix.
concert. Yeah, like
Yeah.
a really famous, like even Nirvana would be fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like that, like something like that. Would
Like
be
the
really
concert
dope.
where Jimi Hendrix caught his guitar on fire for the first time. Like I want to see that. I want to
Yeah.
see that moment.
That would be neat.
Yeah.
Like Woodstock, even going back to Woodstock would be
Yeah.
fucking wild if you had just. I mean, obviously you only have one choice, but if
Woodstock '99.
the fucking awful one, hell no.
Wild.
What about? Did everyone answer?
I think I was also thinking a funny answer would be the Challenger, but then also
He said the
like
day I was conceived.
Wow. Wow.
just
I
high
wanna
five
see
my
what
dad.
happened.
Just what's up, dude? Thanks for making
It
it.
worked, yo. That's the stroke right there. That's why I came.
Or
up
I'd come in and be like, "Stop that! I did not ask to be born." And I can just
And
fuck
then
with
just
their head.
dissolve.
Just dissolve away.
What if what if it took you to that moment and it was just not your dad? You're like,
Oh,
shit,
bro.
dude.
Now these moments.
I look too much like my dad to not be my dad.
Yeah, fair.
No, I was gonna ask if like are these moments that we're just like witnessing or like are we intervening? Can we like
I
Oh,
Can we
yeah.
do some
like
intervention?
you want it like let me hear what you're thinking with the
Oh, because
some intervention.
I was just gonna like.
He said, "I'm trying to stop Halle Berry from marrying that white man."
I know, right?
Don't do it.
No, I was just gonna say something like, as a black man, I gotta stop slavery or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good one.
yeah.
That's a good one. I mean, I guess it would be more like witnessing things.
Yeah.
Is more what I had because I also was because it's like if I had to go to Pompeii then I die. You know.
Yeah.
I was also thinking like it'd be funny to be like, yo, take me. I want 10 hours before the dinosaurs die, and I could just chill and watch dinosaurs be dinosaurs for 10
10
hours.
hours?
Yeah, I want to see.
I feel like that's too much because like,
No.
what
Yeah.
if they see you and it's like,
no.
all
No,
right,
I'm safe in this
No,
situation.
Okay, all right.
You're fucking Fuck that. If
Like,
the dinosaurs
'cause
around, you're prey, dog.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Like, what if you got to go back and
prey.
survive
Yeah.
for 10 hours?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This situation is not surviving because
Yo,
you were asking.
The
could I
first
go back
20
and
minutes,
interview?
you're like, man, fuck this shit.
Nah, you're like
I have
viewing.
9.5 hours after this.
Yeah,
bullshit.
yeah, exactly. It's like, fuck, I got to keep running all day.
And then I want to see them just get exploded by the asteroid,
Oh
or
my
what
God.
really happened. You
Yeah.
know, if the aliens came, wiped them out, whatever people fucking believe.
Yeah, let's see the
Yeah, I
pyramids
think.
get built.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think
Pyramids
I
get
think
built.
Pyramids
Yeah,
getting
in
built
like
would
a
be
fast
cool one.
motion, like give me it in like 32 times speed, so I can get it in like
Turned
an
out they
hour.
had tractors the whole
Let me
time.
turn
It
down
was
the
like-
speed. Let me turn that into speed. Just stop in different sections and watch. Turn it. All right, this is boring.
Dude, going back to a gladiator fight in the Roman, like gladiator ring, that'd be
hell yeah.
wild.
Coliseum,
Yeah.
that'd be
The
nuts.
Coliseum, that
Colosseum.
atmosphere had to be one of the greatest ever.
I've been to the Coliseum before,
Is it
and
cool?
you can still kind of feel like the energy of it. You're just
Dude.
like, oh, there's still blood stains in the ground floor in the Coliseum. Yeah,
Imagine seeing a dude fight and kill a lion.
or get killed by a lion.
That's even cooler,
Yeah.
kind of. It's bad to say, but like,
But then, like,
I thought you
also,
caught
you
it.
know,
I
like,
thought so, dude.
a lot of those people that were down there fighting, they were just like prisoners and stuff. They're just like, we're gonna use y'all for entertainment.
yeah, they were fighting for their
Yeah, but
freedom.
they were also
Yeah.
fighting each other too.
that's the American dream, dude. You can come from nothing and make whatever you want.
That's wild. Because it would be like thousands and thousands of people at the Coliseum watching these just events go down of people fighting beasts and each other and stuff.
Well, the thing about the prisoner too is you probably just were also like another like group or like
Yeah.
colony, and you just got caught, and they're like, all right, now you fight.
Just another family outing, and they made the tickets like pretty affordable for everybody. So even poor people were at the Coliseum, but they made them sit in a certain section. Like, no, you are poor and smelly, so you're gonna sit over here.
Hell yeah, I like
All the
that.
rich people that aren't hungry are gonna sit up here and
box
sit.
seats.
Yeah, box seats, pretty much.
Well, that like also crazy that people used to just watch hangings.
Yeah.
Like that was a public event. You were like, get the kids, Clarice.
Yes.
We're going to watch the hanging.
Yeah, that shit was happening
Make a
in
postcard
America.
out of it. Yo.
That's how parents would instill fear. Like, you better follow the rules.
Okay, that's a good.
But that's
take on it.
also crazy to think, yo, I'm gonna take my child to watch this lion eat this man. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be
this
rough.
is family entertainment.
Yeah, but that seems like more in line with like UFC like now. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy that it's like get your best friends together, get food in,
Yeah.
and let's all throw in money to watch humans beat
Beat
the
each other,
shit out of
yeah.
each other
Yeah.
for our pleasure.
That's how I feel every
And
time
bet
I watch
on it.
UFC, because I don't really watch UFC a lot. I only watch it when I'm around y'all, and then I watch it. I'm like, yo, these are just two people beating each other the fuck up. We're just like, yeah.
Like, and it's great up until the end where like the guy's knocked out and he keeps getting hit.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, let's.
The extra
No,
few
but then
hits.
some people
Yeah.
are like, yeah, knock him the fuck out, keep going.
And the fighter's like, the ref didn't call. It's like, but he's clearly dead. Jesus,
He's clearly dead.
stop it.
Oh fuck! All right, I want to do a few would you rather's before we wrap it up here. Okay, so would you rather, when you watch a movie or TV show, it feels like the first time again every time, so you could rewatch your favorite shows, or never sit in traffic again?
Never sit in traffic again.
Never sit in traffic again. What
Yeah.
about you?
I hate driving just because of traffic.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't mind traffic, dog. If I can rewatch TV shows like it was the first time, I would.
magical.
I would. I would never leave the house. I don't think.
Yeah.
It would be bad.
Yeah, it would be a problem, but I would love that more
That's so,
than no
yeah,
traffic.
that's so player.
Because the traffic, you still got to drive places. I get it. It does suck when you got to go like.
Yeah, but like the first time I watched Dark Knight, dog, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing like, because TV shows are harder to go through again. I
Yeah.
get that, but like a movie, yeah, like literally being able to watch The Dark Knight, go to bed, and then like you remember it, and then you can just consciously be like, I want to watch it again and not remember, and then
Yeah.
boom, you just watch it again for the first time. That's fucking great.
so rewatch
Yeah,
Game of
sometimes
Thrones,
I don't
dog.
mind traffic too. You know, if I got like a good podcast or good jams and
Yeah,
something
just
rolls
kill
up,
time.
I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I'm gonna sit through this traffic.
Yeah, just you get your thoughts
Yeah.
off and shit. Just
Rewatch
think.
the Red Wedding, bro. Like, come on,
Oh
son.
yeah.
Just
I
crying all
know.
over again.
Fuck yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm going with the movie stuff. You're going the only one going traffic.
Yeah, I don't like traffic.
I respect it though. I respect it.
I don't like traffic, dude.
I think too, if I lived in like Orange County, LA, still I might be like, yeah, dude, I could watch all
Yeah.
of Game of Thrones again while I sit in fucking traffic. Fuck this.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. But think about it. 0 traffic. That means I just get in my car, I drive to my place, and I stop. The first time I hit my brakes is when I stop at my location.
That's fair. Yeah, I guess if there's no traffic, you're not hitting traffic
I'm not hitting
lights.
no lights. I'm just like, it's
Damn,
just
that would be fire to just be at a mic and be like, I'll be home in 6
traffic.
minutes.
Does traffic include parking? Because that'd be tits.
No, let's say you still gotta find parking.
All right.
So you skip all that traffic, but then parking's just shit.
Parking's
You spend an hour looking for a parking spot, and then you find a parking spot, you come back and you're ticketed.
No, but
You're
technically,
like, damn, I wish I could watch a
but
movie
technically that's
that
still
I love
traffic.
like it
I'm
was the
driving
first
around.
time, but I've seen all the movies that I love already, so now I'm just going to be sad with this traffic ticket, even though I got no traffic to go through.
Hey man, to each his own.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely like the genie side of it. Because then like the movie thing is like Daniel was saying, you're like, I would never leave.
Yeah.
I would just, I would literally like, that could be like.
I'd never want
But
to
I'm
leave my
getting places
home
faster.
anyway, so.
You know what I mean?
I might fuck around and just watch like a Tarantino movie 6 times in a
Yeah.
row
Oh my
one day.
God, bro.
Just be like, let's watch it again. Fuck it.
If I could watch Pulp Fiction like it was,
Yeah.
Yeah, but how bad would that suck? You
Or
could never remember
or like
what the
the
movie's
first season
about.
of Atlanta. Like
You
the
just
first
forget.
season of Atlanta for the
Well, I
first time.
think
you're like,
under
yeah.
this context, I'm assuming that like
Or Avatar.
you can how you never hit traffic lights. We can like so we watch Avatar and then we remember it until we watch Avatar again.
yeah, like we know it's a good movie.
Yeah. And then we
But
just when we watch
I
it
don't know
again,
what's
we
about-
don't have
yeah,
any
it's-
recollection of it.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's now I want to watch it again, bro. Just-
Yeah.
I'm down to watch Avatar.
Avatar's a great movie. All right,
Avatar
so
2 comes out in December.
yeah, it's gonna be fucking.
Way of the Water.
It's gonna be bomb. All right, one more. Would you rather? We did this on Third and Inches, and I was really arguing about this with Dale and Colin, and I want to hear what you guys think. Would you rather be able to speak every language or play every instrument?
Play every instrument.
Can you play them well? Are you like?
Yeah,
great
yeah,
at
you're
them?
good. You're fluent, and
Am
you
I like
can,
Prince with the instruments?
No, let's say you're like you can adequately speak the languages and you can adequately play the instruments.
I was gonna say, yo, I can get so much pussy playing every instrument,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I can also get so much pussy
Yeah.
learning every language. So
like that.
But you could learn every language and still like not make a lot of money. You could learn every instrument and make a shit ton of money and go to everywhere where they speak every language, and it doesn't matter like if you speak the language or not because you play every fucking instrument and you're a bad motherfucker like that.
That's
You know?
cool.
yeah,
That is
That's a
interesting.
player ass move.
I didn't think of it like that.
Yeah.
Because I was very adamant that the language was the best. Because I was like, it's more practical, it's more useful.
But there's
But-
people that know multiple languages and are still homeless. You know.
Yeah, and just
Yeah,
because
okay,
you
but that's
just
their
because you
fault,
can
though.
speak to every person in the world doesn't mean you want
You're
to
gonna be
speak to
smart.
every person in the
Yeah.
world. You know,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, but you can. I feel like with that language thing, you can go anywhere.
you could
can,
definitely go
but
anywhere.
also
But also
with
with
the
music,
instrument thing,
you could go
anywhere.
anywhere. Yeah, they'll be like, "Oh, you play guitar? You play piano?"
Yeah.
You guys had better sophisticated answers. I think that's why I was so mad. Because theirs was like, they were like, but music is the universal language.
Bro.
And I can speak to a man with any instrument. And because my argument was like, knowing every
Bro,
language
if you can
help
play
you.
every instrument, bro, like, because that's Tame Impala pretty much.
Yeah.
Tame
Yeah.
Impala is a band, but it's one dude who plays every single fucking instrument that you hear on those albums. And then he travels with the full band, but it's like, yo, he's pretty much somebody that can play multiple instruments very well and now travels the world.
Would you rather learn a language that like is from one of those like indigenous tribes or learn how to play the triangle? I feel like they're
At
equally
first,
the
Like
use-
one
I
of
was
those-
like,
one of those tribes with-
what the fuck am I gonna do with the language that's only known by this small group of people? But the triangle, what the fuck am I
Yeah.
gonna do with
yeah,
that?
yeah.
And then don't we already know how to play it?
Yeah, don't we, yeah, isn't it like just instinctual? Just,
It's like you get it just right every time. You hit the triangle G spot.
no, no.
One of those languages.
Dinner's ready.
Yeah.
One of those tribes that like eat you when you get off the boat or some shit.
yeah. There's like 10
I can
of them.
I can learn how to say no.
No.
Please don't.
I
eat
am not
me.
food.
No, I brought weed. Like,
Ooh.
yeah, no, fuck the triangle. Because instinctually, as black people, me and Danielle, we know how to play the triangle. Like, we gonna be on rhythm every time. We're like, yeah, ting, what, ting.
Yeah, but it's in my ancestors' DNA, like Nick
Ooh.
said, to go, ting, dinner's ready.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. The
Yeah, but then if I
housewife.
learn this language, I can go to them and like indoctrinate them and like
Yeah.
and like take over U.S.
You wanna be a
or some shit
conqueror,
like that.
okay.
Yeah.
Get their women to start twerking and shit.
Daniel
Hell
the
yeah, dang.
Conqueror.
Give them a bath. Hey, just start showering.
Yeah.
dog.
I don't know. I like language and I like music though, but it's like they're both very good points.
Bro,
Like,
what am I
you
gonna
can-
do with the triangle?
I mean,
Be the most badass triangle player ever, dog.
Yeah,
I can't wait until there's like a Thundercat of triangles.
He's got them like dipped in paint, all different colors and
I'm
shit.
the kind of team.
They plug their triangle into a fucking amp.
The electric triangle. That'd be wild, bro. The electric triangle.
That'd be rock.
Bro, you got foot pedals for your triangle?
You're like keeping beats with it, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck. All right, this was fun, guys. We're gonna keep fucking hanging out after this, but I want to give you guys a minute to plug all your shit, all that. Kind of wrap the podcast up here. The floor is yours, guys. Whoever wants to go first.
Drinking Coffee with Nick on YouTube comes out weekly. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all at Nick Fitzwell. And that's it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm Daniel West. You can follow him on my social media at Sir D West. I'm one half of the Two Nap podcast.
Two niggas in a pod.
With that man over there.
Yeah, Jordan Macdonald. Follow the Two Niggas in a Pod page on Instagram and TikTok at Two Nap Show. I made the TikTok today, nigga.
Hey,
yeah,
let's
out
go.
Here.
We out here, young folk.
You can.
How long until we get banned?
Get in with the kids. Get in with the kids. Hell yeah, they will probably ban us after the second video.
They're gonna come after that Percy Jackson clip.
Bro, probably, and the Lord of the Rings one.
Yeah, all right,
we didn't make a Percy Jackson one.
The fucking Australian.
Sorry,
pussy.
man.
No, Percy Jackson is for the people.
Yeah.
You know, he's invited to the cookout. Percy Jackson is.
Hell yeah.
His last name is Jackson, and his first name is Percy. What? But yeah, follow Two Nap.
that
Two Nap
name
Show.
is black as shit.
Yeah,
though.
exactly. Percy Jackson, bro. What? He loves the sisters. And follow my personal pages, Jordan the Unicorn. Unicorn spelled with an X, UNIXORN. That's it.
I forgot. Yeah, also follow the High Noon podcast. I'm the new co-host on that podcast
turn up.
now. So
Fuck yeah, dude.
yeah, check it out. We got clips, we got podcasts, we got it all.
Hell yeah, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you go follow all their stuff. Check it out. If you're listening, just please make sure you rate, review, and subscribe. Follow the Instagram, all that. You can find it in the bio. Other than that, guys, thank you for listening. If this is your first time or your 130th time, I appreciate you. But most importantly, thank you for letting us be your last resort. See ya.
Hell yeah, shouts out to Satan.
Wow.
He says hi.
Yeah, check it out now. It's like this, Shaw. It's like that, Anna. It's like this, Shaw. It's like that, Anna. Like that. Check it out now. Check it out. Hey, yo, this one right here is about a girl. And you've seen this girl before if you've been to any club in the whole wide world. Check it out. Her nickname's Last Resort.